Hi everyone, welcome back to my workshop. Today is the big day because today we are making something for the first time, and what it will be? It will be a leaf. It won't be one leaf, it will be 100 of them, because my big mentor Alex Steele once said, if you are starting in blacksmithing, make 100 of them. It's great practice. It's not like bulk production, it's like make one and think of what you have done wrong and how can you make it better or differently. It's simply a learning process. But first we have to light the forge. Great, I managed to break it, which is not ideal, but it's an experience, and I think I will be able to finish it because it is possible to hold it in the tongs, so I can continue the work on it, but I will do so behind the camera. The problem was that I make the stem too thin. You have to make it thinner than the stock, but you can't make it too thin because then it will bend back and forth with each hit of the hammer, and material fatigue will occur, which will result in a crack. New piece of steel, new try. From the beginning you can see the taper is looking slightly better than the first time, because the first time it was drawn too much out and the point of the leaf was too pointy to use it for anything, keychain, or just it was just too sharp. Next step is to separate the blob from which the leaf will be formed. This separation should be ideally almost perpendicular, but as you can see in my case it is far from that. Why? It's mainly because my hands are both left, but it is also affected by the anvil because the anvil is not brand new and it has got some little chippings which affects the quality. The second separation that you can see now is even worse, and that is caused by the hammer. My hammer is quite old and it was used to split firewood by wedges, so the beating surface is all cracked and hollowed from that, because when you are beating one cold metal with another cold metal, it will result in crack or in mushrooming if it is mild steel. Now just a few more hits to the stem and we are moving to the leaf itself. We don't want to make the stem too thin again and break it. The leaf is quite long, as you can see, and that's caused partially by the separation not being perpendicular, and partially by the fact that we separated two long globe. If we wanted something that resembles a linden leaf, we have to separate only like a cube of the material with a taper on the top and make the separation really sharp. Now when our leaf starts to resemble a leaf, we need to add some texture. With a better skill of handling the hammer, you should be able to make the texture only with the hammer. But as I'm absolute greenhorn, I'm using this old chisel with heat treated point. It is not ideal, but it works and it looks quite good. And that's the exact moment where my memory card again run out, but the leaf is almost done. I just twisted the stem and to wire brush it. That's all for today. Thank you for joining me on my journey to blacksmithing, and see you later. Bye bye.